Alright guys, we're on to the final rig. This is my primary gaming system. As you can see, we're in the Corsair 650D, which is I got for 128 bucks, I think, on sale. So for that price, I'm pretty happy with it, but for its normal price, I think it's a little overpriced, honestly. The stock fans that come with it are terrible. And the built-in fan controller doesn't really work that well. So I expected a lot better from a case like this and from Corsair. It has such a good reputation, but I didn't find it to be that outstanding from my own experience. For cooling, we got no fan in the front, and a 200 mil Bit Phoenix Spectre fan in the top. The included 200 mil fans were extremely loud, so I had to get rid of them. Then the back, I have a Corsair H50 with two low-speed fans, one Cooling Master and one Corsair, both around 1,000 to 1,200 RPM, and those are intaking from the back. And that's pretty much all I have for cooling, because again, like my other rigs, I like them to be pretty quiet, and so in order to do that, I have as few fans as possible. Alright, here's the cable management. It could be a little bit cleaner, but there's a couple things. First, I have a non-modular power supply, so that made things a little bit difficult, because I really don't need. I have a lot more Molexes than I actually need, so I would like to get rid of those. Also, I have I think they're 3-foot long SATA cables, which are a lot longer than most, so they're kind of interesting to work with. I'm using some ModRite extensions for the 6 pins and the 24 pins. The ModRite ones are definitely not good. The sleeving is really low quality, and the pins keep falling out, so I would definitely recommend going with either the Bit Phoenix or NZXT extensions, as my experience with these hasn't been that great. And while we're at the back, I'll show you the storage I have. At the bottom, a 74 gig Western Digital Raptor for a Fraps drive. Above that, I have a 750 gig Caviar Black as my program storage drive. And then I have above that a Crucial C300 64 gig SSD, and that's my boot drive. So right now it's about half full, and seems to be holding pretty steady because I haven't been installing all my other programs and stuff on the Caviar Black. It is a SATA 3 SSD, and I only have a SATA 2 motherboard, but I'm still getting pretty good performance. So once I get a SATA 3 board, it'll be even better, so that'll be nice. Alright, on to the inside. System's built around an Asus M4A79XTD EVO. So yeah, I'm still rocking the 790X chipset, but has worked out pretty well so far. I got this board open box from Micro Center for like $60 or $50, I think. It might have been less than that. Probably a year or two ago, so it's been a really awesome, reliable board, and definitely would like to get an Asus board in the future. On the board, we got a AMD 955 Black Edition overclocked to 3.7 gigahertz, and that's being cooled by the Corsair H50. 955 is pretty out of date. I got it pretty soon after it came out, I believe, so it cost around $200 at the time, or maybe $180. So yeah, I've been running it for a long time, but as far as gaming, I haven't found that I've been limited by the CPU at all. So for the time being, I'll be sticking with it, I guess. Also, we got 8 gigs of Mushkin radioactive RAM at 1600 megahertz with CL9 timings. Alright, so my battery's about to die. I'm going to try to get through this quickly. For video card, I've got an HD6870 by Power Color. It's been a pretty good card, but it's a little bit loud, so it's something to keep in mind, but it's definitely pretty inexpensive. I also have an Asus Sonar DG sound card. Great upgrade from onboard, so I definitely recommend that. And a Entech Neo Eco 520 watt power supply. So yeah, this is my main system. I've been thinking about upgrading to a 2500K and a Z68 board, but I really haven't felt the need for anything more than what I have right now. So I think I'll be keeping this at least for maybe another 3 or 4 months, possibly longer than that. So yeah, it's a pretty good rig. It can run pretty much all the games I have at 1080p. Really quick, I thought I'd show you my peripheral setup. I have a IBM Model M mechanical keyboard with bucklings, spring switches. I have a Microsoft Sidewinder X5, which is a really awesome mouse, because I'm a big palm grip guy. And the other big palm grip mouse is the MX 518, which I've tried it out and I didn't really like it that much. Right now I'm using an Artisan Hien VE mousepad, but I've mainly been using a Gigabyte MP6800, which is awesome because it's really, really big. As you can see, I got some pretty large speakers. These are Criterion 4X by Lafayette from the 60s, I believe. And powering those, I have a Hitachi HTA 3000 amplifier and tuner, and a Onkyo DX 1800 CD player. And on top of all that is a Acer 23.6 inch monitor, 1920 by 1080. For headphones, I do have Sennheiser HD201s, which are pretty cheap and crappy by most people's standards, but I generally prefer gaming with speakers anyway, so I didn't think it was worth spending a lot of money on it. Alright, so that's going to wrap up these couple of videos that I've made. I've already forgotten how much I don't really like making videos, so sorry if you're a subscriber. It might be another like 6 months or something until I make another video. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.